This is the manometer apparatus you'll be using for this exercise. The manometer is the U-shaped portion of the glass with liquid inside it, and the ruler in between it. It is attached to a syringe and a glass capillary tube. You are also given a small scissor jack, a tiny beaker, a ruler, and 5 bottles of liquid. At some point during the lab, you'll need to take a room temperature measurement from one of the thermometers. The thermometers are found around the lab room and may look like this or like this. When taking a reading, always make the best estimate you can. For example, when using a typical ruler, you should be able to estimate to the tenths of millimeters, even though the smallest unit on the ruler is millimeters. For this picture of a thermometer, each line is a degree, and the reading is approximately 21.3 degrees Celsius. You will also take 4 density measurements for each of the methanol solutions by reading the hydrometers. The hydrometers are also in the lab room and look like this. You can take these measurements at any time during the lab to avoid crowding them with all the groups at once. In order to read the hydrometers, locate the meniscus shown here and make your best estimate. For this picture of the meniscus, each line is 5/10,000ths of a gram per cubic centimeter, and the reading is approximately 0.8748 grams per cubic centimeter. You should convert this value to kilograms per cubic meter before entering the values in your manual. To begin the procedure, use the ruler to measure the height h from the bottom of the capillary tip to the bottom of the tape on the tube. Next, you will pull back the syringe plunger, making sure that the tip of the glass capillary tube is out of any solution. If this isn't checked, the capillary tube could get clogged. Next, fill the small beaker with the 0% solution, aka water, until the level is somewhat near the top of the beaker, but not close to overflowing. You will then use the scissor jack to slowly submerge the capillary tube tip in the liquid of the beaker up to the bottom of the piece of tape. You are now ready to slowly push the syringe plunger closed. You'll want to try to create a steady stream of bubbles in the tiny beaker, and it may take you several tries to get consistency. While creating the steady stream of bubbles, you or your partner will record the left and right manometer arm positions in your manual. You will do the same procedure for all 5 of the solutions of methanol: 0, 25, 50, 75, and 100% concentration. When changing solutions, be sure you do not put any of the methanol in the sink. It belongs in the liquid waste container at the back of the room. Also remember to remove the capillary tube from solution before pulling back the syringe again. The purpose of this lab is to calculate the surface tension of the solutions, as well as to graph and observe how the surface tension changes as a result of an increase in molecules.